Good morning. Happy Friday. I am here with the one and only Grady Diaz, journalist, host, and producer, and my homegirl who covers the WNBA and basketball. And she's also known as the mid-range mommy. Thank you so much, Grady, for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Listen, I had to have you on the WNBA on NBC because yesterday some news dropped, okay? And it was that Angel Reese's signature shoe, the Angel Reese 1, or sometimes referred to as the AR1, is going to be releasing on September 18th. And I was so excited, she's been dropping little, gems about this signature shoe release. So everyone's sort of been waiting in anticipation. First, this was like the first kind of look we had at it announcement. This was, I want to say, like back in July, a little before like All-Star weekend. And so the first announcement came, and then she showed up at the game that night, and she was rocking the shoe over her shoulder and a t-shirt. So, looking very good. And then we've sort of had some like more sneak tidbits, as time has gone on. So I don't know, Grady, just tell me, first of all, like, what are your thoughts on the AR1, just in general, like the look and feel of them?
Well, first of all, I am so excited that it's finally here. I remember on her draft night speaking to her on the orange carpet right before she got drafted and her hinting that this was coming. And I didn't know it was coming this soon. And it's going to be ahead of 2026, which they originally thought it'd be coming out then. But I'm so excited. And I love this shoe. I love the silhouette. It has a fresh yet retro look. It's very true to Reebok. And it actually, one of the colorways specifically, the Receipts Ready one, reminds me of the Allen Iverson, the Answer For sneaker that I grew up having and playing in. So I'm just so excited to see and touch and feel this shoe and play in it.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, so like she has these three colorways, and the Receipts Ready, the one you just
Ooh,
mentioned, that's the black and white. And I thought the pink was my favorite, but the black and white might be my favorite. And the pink, actually, let me not disrespect it, because that's the Me Bounce,
yes.
uh, which has if you are, well, if you're watching this channel, you are probably in tune with what's going on. But let me just say, the Me Bounds is a phrase that Angel Reese coined that haters tried to use against her, trying to suggest she collects and grabs only her own misses off of shots. And so she trademarked it. And now her signature shoe is named after it. But not only that, she used the Me Bounds, and she sold merchandise around it. And the proceeds from that are going to be used towards prevention of like anti-bullying online and stuff like that. So she's also doing something really positive with it. But I know whoever first mentioned this Me Bounce must be sick that they tried to target Angel Reese, and yet she is capitalizing on it. And so, and then the diamond dust is the white, and that's the one that she first displayed. And so, which one is your favorite colorway, Grady?
I mean, I do like the diamond dust. I love the pearl accents on it with, the white shoe. However, it's the Receipts Ready for me. The black and white and the red accents, I think it's very bold. It's simple but bold, and that's really my style. So that's the shoe that I want. Reebok, you know where to find me. No, but seriously, I really love that colorway. I think it's the best one yet. And I just can't wait to see what she's going to do in terms of storytelling, because she did say in an interview that um, every colorway is going to tell a story about her career, or her life. And I just think, oh my goodness, my mind just started moving when I heard that, because I'm just like, ooh, I would love to see a 2023 LSU championship colorway. I'd love to see some sort of Vogue colorway. And I'd also love to see like a Maryland crab orange bright colorway. I think that could be really cool. So just some ideas that have popped in my head, but I'm just really excited to see the storytelling that she's going to do around this shoe.
Oh, okay. So you're like really ready. You got the
Oh yeah,
suggestions and everything. Okay, we got to make sure we
absolutely.
get those over to Angel. She also did a feature in Elle, and she was talking about, her colorways, and, it was during the All-Star weekend that she first showed us the Me Bounds. And I remember I mean, I'm not the only one, but I actually had captured some video of her and Paige Becker's that I had like posted. And girl, I wasn't even paying attention to the shoe. And like all these people were like, is that a pink? And then like later, like during All-Star weekend, she sort of like showed us that this was the pink, this is the Me Bounds. And so I think the way she's sort of been rolling it out and dropping gems about it has been really interesting. And she was saying, the rollout is so important in the Elle story. And she talked about the fact that she really liked the way Asia Wilson did her rollout. She said, and we both love pink, so she was happy that Asia's already went because she wouldn't have wanted theirs coming out at the same time. But both of the girlies, like with this pink, what do you think about that for a basketball shoe?
I love it. I really love, the bright colors on the court. Pink isn't my favorite color. However, I do have Asia Wilson's shoe in pink. I do have another pair of shoes in pink, and I love the brightness of it. I love the way it just pops on the court. So I've really kind of grown to love pink, especially with some of my favorite players coming out with shoes in pink. We're going to support them. We're going to support these Black women no matter what. So listen, I'll take any color that they come out with because, at the end of the day, it's about supporting them. Because at the end of the day, Reebok, for instance, they haven't had a women's basketball shoe since 1997, which was Rebecca Lobo's the Lobo shoe, right? So this is a big moment. It's to be celebrated, and we need to continue amplifying this because there's so many women that deserve shoes in the league, and I want to just see more of it when it comes to these brands investing in these incredible athletes.
How would you grade her rollout so far?
I think it's been pretty good. At the end of the day, Angel Reese is a businesswoman. She knows what she has to do, her and her team, her mighty, small and mighty team, which I love. But, I love that everything has been, for me, it's been a quite simple rollout. We saw her logo come out. We've seen, these photo shoots. However, I would love, love, love to see some sort of video component. I want to see that movement. I want to see, storytelling that goes a little deeper and kind of going into her roots a bit more, and just her impact in this world. So I'd love to see more video because we've seen a lot of photos. We've seen, we just haven't really seen her in video captured, I think, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I imagine that that's going to be coming. And you're talking about like playing in them or like like that kind of video or
No, I
any
mean
kind of video.
like commercial video. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm
so,
sure that's coming.
Asia Wilson, they had multiple, right?
Yeah.
Multiple commercials when it came to her rollout. So I would love to see that same, treatment when it comes to Angel Reese and Reebok really investing um, in video content because that's what's also going to evoke emotion. It's going to help drive sales. People need to watch. People need to see something. Although Angel Reese, people are going to buy it just off of it being Angel, and her, just who she is. But
Yeah.
I'd love to see the brand go even deeper.
You mentioned the logo, and I think her logo is actually gorgeous. It's so elegant. And it's one of, everyone sort of, not everyone, but like as players are rightfully now starting to get their signature shoes. I think this is one of the ones I personally like Asia Wilson's logo, but I know there was like a little controversy around it. Like some people were not sure. Now everyone loves it, but I think Angel nailed it. Like, from the jump, like her logo just looks really, really elegant. Like I said, I really like it. So
Yeah. And her
I
logo's
think,
on the shoe. Her logo's on the bottom of the shoe.
yes.
The halo on the side. Obviously,
Mhm.
her name is Angel, but I love that they found ways to incorporate it on the shoe. I think that that's super important, and it's on the tongue. So I think that's great.
For sure. And not only like will there be obviously a signature shoe, but there's some merch to go along with this. So what have you thought about some of the looks we've seen? The leg sleeve, she's doing similar to the one that was at Unrivaled. It's not the long leg sleeve, it's a shorter leg sleeve. So what are your thoughts?
I love it. I love the cutoff shirts. I love, the shorts and the sleeve, but I love the colorways she's come out with from the pink to that light blue. And I know there's probably a lot more coming out, but man, Angel makes everything look good, right? So I want it all.
She absolutely does. Do you wear leg sleeves?
I don't usually wear leg sleeves, but I do actually have Asia Wilson's leg sleeve. And that was my first experience wearing um, a cut off leg sleeve on one side.
Yeah.
So that was different for me, but I'm open to it. You know what I mean? I still hoop on weekends and all that stuff. So listen, if I got it, I'm gonna wear it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks great. She looks fabulous in it. I don't know that I would look as fabulous in it as her, but I can't wait to see everyone wearing these and, channeling their inner Angel Reese. So the release is September 18th. That's going to be shortly after the regular season ends. We'll be in the midst of the playoffs. I kind of like that. Like while everyone's focused on the WNBA, she's releasing this shoe, so it's going to be ahead before next season. I think I like this timing.
Yeah, no, and she's talked about, maximizing the moment. And this is what she's doing. Angel Reese, it's her time. Why wouldn't you drop it now? You know what I mean? Why wait when you have the resources, the capacity to do it now? And I'm really excited for everything that she's doing. Angel is one of the hardest working people. She's just always going, always doing. We're seeing her everywhere. So that's a testament to her and her work, but also, the team that she has behind her. And it's remarkable to see.
It is. I just want to ask you about one thing you said before we wrap. You said it was really important to support these Black women. Like, why did you make that mention specifically about Black women?
I mean, it's a majority Black league. And I feel like a lot of the time, these women don't get the focus that they should. And I just feel like, I've been covering the league, for the past 8 seasons. And it's now starting to feel like, okay, finally people are starting to see these incredible Black athletes, and for who they are on and off the court. And I just want to continue to help be a part of that push and that amplification. So at any point, I'm always gonna put them out there and really advocate for them in these spaces. So they deserve every deal. All these brands that are out there that now want to be a part of the WNBA or touch the WNBA in some capacity. There's so many players. There's not just the top five. There's not just the top 10. There are over 100 incredible women in this league, mostly Black women, and invest in them.
For sure. Grady, I can't thank you enough for your support and also your coverage of this league. You are an OG, in my opinion, and I mean that in the most respectful way. I've learned from you, I've watched you. I I aspire to be like you, and your coverage has been tremendous. And so I really appreciate all the work you do in this space and highlighting the Black players, all the players, bringing attention to this league and telling stories in the right way. You are one of one, and we need more people like you. So I so appreciate you coming on today with me and joining me and talking about this release. I'm just really proud of Angel. Every time she does something, I'm so happy for her. I'm so proud of her, and I really look forward, to this release of her A1. Listen, guys, if you are not already currently following Grady, make sure you do, because she is the bomb and she hosts things and she's so funny and engaging, and you'll really enjoy her content. So make sure you go ahead and give Grady a follow. Grady, let them know where they can find you.
Hey, you can find me on everything at Greydy Diaz. And I just want to say thank you for everything that you're doing. And I appreciate you having me on. And, you are loved in this space just as much.
My goodness, thank you. I appreciate you. All right, guys, make sure put that date on your calendar, September 18th. And thank you so much for tuning in to the WNBA on NBC. Grady, thank you for joining me. Happy Friday, and everyone, have a great weekend.